Taurus, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Before I get into the tarot, just a quick message that came through while I was clearing your cards. A lot related to being in our heads, worries, doubts, fears. I also want to remind you at the time that I'm recording this, it is Mars in Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini, but we also have Mercury retrograde. And so there is this message of a lot of worry, anxiety, questioning ourselves, doubting ourselves that is coming to the surface. But I just want you to see it for what it is. I want you to see it as an opportunity to connect to your inner child. Let your inner child, know that you're safe. It could be related to a relationship. There's somebody here who really makes us feel alive, who makes us feel like everything's in our right place. And that warm fire energy, that's some Pisces energy there, where I think that we need to ask ourselves, what fear is this coming from, right? There's something here to energy that needs to be cleared that's coming from fear, that once we can get that aha moment, and I do think you're going to get that aha moment, especially after this retrograde, Mercury retrograde clears. I really do think that whatever's clouding it, it's going to come to the surface, okay? And you're going to feel back on track, if you will. So also there's so many retrogrades happening, and there's even more retrogrades in September. I know we're all exhausted. That's another thing, as I think that people are feeling stuck and exhausted. But just know that this is energy that we're meant to feel, to ask ourselves really, what do we value? What's most important to us? And yeah, there you are. This is Venus energy, but it's Earth energy too, right? And so it's really focusing on what you want to expand, okay? And I do think you want to expand a relationship in your life. But we're gonna get that when we allow ourselves to see this anxiety, to see this fear as something to illuminate when it comes to our Chiron placement. Now remember, Chiron in Aries is retrograde right now. So the deeper the wound, the more it's going to sting, the more it's going to bubble up. And so if that wound isn't so deep, we won't feel it so heavy. So do that shadow work. If you have that shadow work journal, it's in my link tree. It is great. It gets to a lot of the deeper energy of why things trigger us. Okay. So let's see what we got going on for you. Also, Taurus, if this does end up resonating, please do hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Interesting. There's something here related to energy of something that you're working on, and that frustration can be coming from that. And if it is, see how you can expand your knowledge, see how you can expand your skills. At this time, especially during Mercury retrograde, I get this message that this is a perfect time to, nice. Oh, perfect. This is a perfect time to expand your knowledge in some way, expand your skill set. All right, so overall energy this week, Death card, this is Scorpio, this is transformation. So like I said, I do think that there's something here that we're finally ready to let go of, all right? I do want to point out too, I see that Knight again, and so I do think it's something related to a relationship and something pure that's coming through, that's growing. Going back to seeing that Empress too, that nurturing, growing energy, right? Nurture the things you want to grow. You are Earth energy. You are meant to do that, okay? And if you are with a water sign, allow that water sign to nurture your earth, okay, without letting it create a mudslide, if you will. So I do think that we're finally ready to just let go of something from the past and move on, because what you have, what you need more of and what the universe is gifting you is the Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Gemini. This is major abundance, okay? This is wishes coming true, full contentment, feeling like you got everything you need. And this is what you need to focus on, right? If that anxiety comes in, this is what you focus on. You have so much compassion and so much expansion through compassion, which is very interesting. Expansion through compassion. I'm really getting a strong message for, but I really feel like you have a really abundant energy right now, okay? And what you need less of, right? And what you can give to others, 10 to 1. So I do think that we might be struggling more than we need to. I feel like we have a heavy load on our back, but it's not our burden to bear, all right? So this could be, a family dynamic, it could be a relationship, it could be, if you're a parent, but there's something here to a heavy burden and we feel like we have to carry it alone. And this card in this position is saying you don't have to do that. And this is related to your Saturn lesson, okay? There's this idea of always showing up for everybody, nurturing everybody else, and each you know, it just keeps getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And I think a big part of your Saturn lesson is you're not meant to do that alone, okay? So again, take a look at what house Saturn is in, what sign rule Saturn. Also too, while I'm recording this, there is a full moon in Aquarius. I do want you to take a look at what house Aquarius is in, and also what house Leo's in, because there's something to illuminate there with this full moon, okay? Related to all of this energy that's feeling both restrictive and expansive at the same time. Interesting. Okay, so this is in reverse, but I'm just gonna read it as it is. The Death in the Empress. So I do think that as far as whatever this death is, that this belief, if you will, I think it's a belief about yourself, how you see yourself, and I do think that you're getting some confidence from this. Okay, so let's just clarify some more just to make sure. Yeah, amazing. Oh yeah, okay, so there's a relationship in your life. And I love these two cards together too, because what did I say about, this is you, right? Earth energy, and this is water nurturing the earth. Okay, so there's something here with an old belief you've been holding on to because of a past situation, because of a past identity, a past chapter in your life. And this new relationship, look at this Leo energy here. This new relationship, and look at, oh my gosh, look at the water and the earth again. So I'm getting a very strong energy that this is a relationship for you with somebody who's very strongly water-based, or like just very in tune with their emotions. But Eight of Wands, this is Mercury and Sagittarius. This is Saturn and Sagittarius. So like I said, there's somebody here who's like really like a lot of rapid communication. Like this could be a relationship that just started where you feel like it's almost moving too fast, right? But like that's the scaredness, almost like that fear that I thought was coming through. But this relationship is pretty profound. This is like major, like, you know, boss energy, right? Like these people like own their domains, okay? And there's confidence from both of you. And I love this for you. But yeah, also too, like, it's like this person makes you really lifts your vibration. Like you feel more energetic, you feel more alive, you feel more passionate, you feel more like going out there, and it's really boosting your confidence. So I love seeing this. This is an amazing reading so far, Taurus. Okay. 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here? Oh, the Lovers. This is amazing. So yeah, this relationship for you, whatever this is, that this belief and whatever we're finally letting go, releasing, transforming, right? It is a relationship. And then also do not forget all that Gemini energy. Remember, I notified Mars in Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini. Yeah, this is like a fated relationship for you, okay? All right, and I feel like it's clicking, okay? So let's clarify what it is. Yeah, so if there's anything like that, it's this like final, I really feel like this shift is here already, right? Like this is a major closing out a chapter, closing out an identity, closing out, like I said, even like a whole new book is opening up, but I think the major thing is that you don't have to do it alone, okay? There's also that David Bowie song. Oh my gosh, it's at the end of Ziggy Stardust. Like, oh girl, you're not alone. Listen to that song if you can, okay? I can't remember. I'm kicking myself right now. I can't believe I can't think of the name of that song. If you can remember, drop it in the comments. But oh girl, you're not alone. You got your hair all tangled up and whatever, look up the lyrics, but you're not alone. And I think that's the thing, is like you carry these burdens on you, and this is what's clicking. Like this relationship, whatever it is, it's not the same as it was before. There's different dynamics happening here. So I absolutely love this. Okay, we're gonna get an empowering question, then we're gonna close this out. Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. Please do hit that like button, share this with somebody who needs to hear it, and subscribe. Okay, empowering question. What gives me great joy? I think this relationship is giving you great joy. And how or in what ways do I experience myself when I'm alone? Okay, so like I said, there's something here to your identity of like, it's like being in a relationship without losing yourself, right? But not feeling like you have to go it alone when things get heavy. Okay? amazing. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, and also this is Mercury in Aquarius. So I do, like I said, I think that this this full moon in Aquarius is really unlocking something for you. So Taurus, thanks again. As always, shine your inner light. You've got this.